he must have, you know what I'm saying, they used to be
You feel crazy. Yeah, we about to kick off during the Steelers.
Some random ass person started walking
in the realest league.
They had the same car she was right over here on the other side.
You ain't trying to win right now?
All right, Coach. First opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cleveland Browns. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First carry for Nick Chubb. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hit. Lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last play got just a yard. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now third down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run. There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
They were sniffing out that
marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
Niggas going on OTB, boy.
Ready? 90, wolf.
First carry for James Conner.
He grabbed Clifford.
The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
He's starting, too.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they were hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a quick
to escape, and he
way
goes
faster
down.
this year.
Man, if I'm an
Let's
offensive
go.
coordinator, I see an all-out rush like that,
Way
I'd
faster
file it
this
away
season,
because
bro.
I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes
Kobe
on.
McClain, the young rookie.
And it looks like we got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun, Clifford. That'll be taken in there by James Washington. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
On first down, Conner going to be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
On second down, Conner looking for space. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
To throw on third down, Clifford. And a
Sobered on the defense.
Incomplete.
Let's
The dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
On fourth down, here comes a Steeler punter, Jordan Berry, to kick it away. Back deep, Jarvis Landry. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Now, this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. They give the Chubb out of the gun. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On third down, Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. He's got the hook up to Lazard. And a nice job there defensively. They get him to the ground short of the first, right around the 42. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth. They'll run for it. Chubb.
Oh, come on.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. We're scoreless after 1.
Them bitches too goddamn fast.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. He completes it to Jones. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Throwing, Mayfield. This complete to Jones. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. Mayfield brings him up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. Then he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down. On 2nd and 7, Mayfield dancing to his left. He'll try and run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I ain't no fucking turnaround. That nigga just did some bullshit.
On 3rd and 2. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have
wasn't supposed to be shit, but what it
getting
was.
this one to the 14-yard line. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again.
I had to catch you
On
off
first
guard.
down,
You
they'll
seen
run
too
the
many in the
shot.
middle.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Mayfield stepping up. He's good.
Touchdown, Mayfield.
Touchdown, Brwn.
Right up the gut.
A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. They start with a give to Connor. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Right.
Right back to Connor here on first. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Clifford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Looking to throw. Clifford. That's complete to his running back, Connor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath.
What play was
there.
that,
You
bro?
like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, which will count.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
I'm not in the playbook.
He's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands
that's what I mean.
That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him.
But I wasn't running formations.
Chubb on first down, no room to roam as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson. You don't see that a ton, do you? A cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And he's got this down to the 35. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
I see it.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Now Chubb running right, and he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Oh, I'm not in that.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend.
God damn it, man. My man was wide open.
Where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can.
I have responded 50 times.
And he'll get this up past the 25.
I told you I need something on defense.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Shit, we ain't tripping. That nigga ain't had no TDs last year.
1st and 10 is counter. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the gun.
Shit, that nigga threw 3 now, so.
That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. On 1st and 10, Clifford. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 25 yards that time. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
Quit trying to go deep on me, Chris. You know I take shit. You know I take shit.
Clifford. Washington's got it. And now off to the races down the right side. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, 32 yards. As they're an extra point away now from tying this football game.
We ain't really working.
Out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
You ain't hear me say that?
Has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Now Chubb, and he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Mayfield to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Take it at the 37. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They begin on the ground here with Connor. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
Again, a run with Connor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season. Tackling, because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
You ready?
They'll run on 1st down. Connor. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half.
Oh, this nigga dropped the fucking ball.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to
What is
abandon the
wrong
running
with this
game.
nigga,
I would say
man?
keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Clifford. And he's going to be taken down.
Oh, no, that was the
should
rookie.
be the final play of this 3rd quarter. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, most look a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense?
In his defense. I got it,
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice?
Chris, you know that was some bullshit.
The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he'll have the 1st down as he's up to about the 18. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw the defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing.
Yeah.
In a situation where they actually need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
13 yards to pick
said,
up there.
he's trying to get this touchdown.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
We got a game, Mert.
Man, fuck that goddamn game right now.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
Shit, we've been on this shit all damn day, 30.
Incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. But now it'll be third down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On first down, it's Connor, and he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. You'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 8 yards on the run, and that cuts us down to a 3rd and about 5. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield.
Y'all niggas ain't trying to get this wrecking in, though.
As he's brought down at the 41. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes.
Yeah.
We've got a one-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Back to throw. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a 4-yard pickup, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. 3 yards on 1st, 4 on 2nd, and now 5 on 3rd down. Move the sticks. First down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. He finds his target, Beckham.
Something wrong with
He's going to be out
y'all,
of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for Cleveland first.
Talking about that young man like that,
Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Dead wrong.
Just playing smart football.
Y'all is dead wrong talking about that young man like that.
Making the plays necessary and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Mayfield now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive.
Yeah, that young man.
Jones has it. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it
what
with
is you
40
doing,
seconds
bro?
remaining in this fourth quarter.
Oh my God! I'm loading in right now.
It's caught by OBJ. And he's dropped just before the line to gain.
Man, I swear, bro.
Leaves him with
Hey, man, y'all starting to make me hate light-skinned and dark-skinned people, man.
Back to throw.
Man. I'm in the middle.
He finds Beckham complete.
I'm in the middle, bro.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Hey, that ain't funny, bro.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown.
That shit ain't funny, bro. Quit talking about my mama like that, bro.
Now Mayfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You got Kong in you.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught.
Man, that nigga look like he white and black.
For the Pittsburgh Steelers.